Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is your weekly love and romance reading, and my name is Ahorangi Starchild. I'm New Zealand based, I'm a clairvoyant reader, and below my video you'll find links where you can contact me for readings. I have PayPal facilities, affordable fees. There's a donation button located there. If you find yourself clicking on that button, thank you for valuing me. Thank you for valuing my time. I love reading for you. I was born to do this. Okay, so the way we're going to do this love and romance reading is, I've mentioned before that I don't want to put dates on my readings because I feel that they're timeless, and I feel that these readings will find the viewer who needs to hear what they need to hear at any given time. Now, what I've also done is I have marked the tarot deck. So you pick a deck, the one that you're drawn the most to, and I will work my way through those. Now, with a deck, I will also draw a major arcana card. I can't remember the name of this little deck. It's one that I came into quite a number of years ago. But I will list all the decks below that I'm using. I'll also be drawing romance angel cards for the reading. There will be timestamps below the video so you can forward to your tarot deck that you've chosen. I'll also list all the names of the tarot decks, or the titles, the ones that I do know. I will list them below. I will use terms such as masculine, feminine, which doesn't necessarily mean male, female. You just put yourself in the shoes of where you belong, because my readings are for lesbian, gay, transgender, so they're not gender specific. There is also, I'll try and give time frames for each and every reading, because that's most probably one of the most important questions when it comes to love, is when. But just keep in mind that time is fluid. There will be a date of publishing below this video so you can at least see when it was published, and then you can work out the time frames for yourself, for the viewer. I also want to mention that if you're watching this video and you are in a relationship, you are in a committed partnership, you are married, this reading is not for you, because I only read for singles who are open to meeting a long-term partner. Okay, so if you're watching for any other reason, then this reading is not for you. Tarot to me is kind of like a very spiritual practice, and therefore sometimes my readings are very toned down. I don't generally use tarot as a form of entertainment, so my readings will be pretty much straightforward, and I read the cards as they fall. So hopefully by now you've chosen your bundle. So I'll start the reading, and we'll see what comes in for you in the way of love and romance. And also I'll try and use the cards so that the light don't catch them when I lay them out, because I don't work in my normal workspace. We have a tourist staying with us who's been in a bit of a hardship, so we're helping someone out, and so I gave my office where I normally work, I gave it up, and we turned it into a bedroom. So, and that's all good. Welcome to Kiwi land. Kia ora. And also for my people watching, all my Kiwis, all the whānau, the people from the Māori tribes, welcome, haere mai, haere mai. Okay. So I'm just shuffling the deck to tune in, and then we'll get started. I'll get you a major arcana card, and hopefully the camera will focus, because sometimes it just doesn't want to focus properly, but we'll do the best we can. Okay, so for group number 1, are you ready? Your major arcana. Just wait for it to focus. Oh, that looks like a happy little picture. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, don't they just look so happy? That's a good first card that we have there. Which one is this? This is the Lovers. So, your first card, there's definitely a focus on, you know, a long-term committed partnership. It's about creating balance in your relationships. And so you're looking for a connection where there's an even give and take, but you're looking for long-term committed partnership. And if you are maybe you're already in a connection, maybe you've already met the person that you want to be with, but you kind of still waiting to see where it goes, and it's like this sword hanging over your head. Are we going to be together, or what is going on in our connection? Will there be a commitment coming? This is also about the focus and the communication and the conversations that's happening, you know, in a relationship. So maybe you are, you know, just kind of waiting to see what happens. Okay, so that's a good angle, right? Okay, we'll go to the tarot and we'll see how the tarot speaks to that Lover's card for you. I feel like your connection is divinely guided. I feel like if you're single and you are looking, that there will be a strong Gemini connection to your relationship. Maybe you'll meet someone during Gemini season, which is from the 21st of May till the 21st of June. That is just about now, because we have the sun going into Gemini in the next couple days. I feel like your connection will be really light-hearted. It's divinely guided. It is two kindred souls coming together, because this almost reminds me of the Six of Cups, you know, in the regular tarot, with all the flowers and, you know, that deep soul connection from the past life. So I feel like you will instantly recognize each other, and you'll feel at ease with each other. And to make the big decisions in your partnership, or once you've met, I feel it will be easy breezy, and to make difficult or fairly challenging decisions easy, because you're speaking the same language. Your first card, we have the Six of Swords. So for some of you, you might actually come out of a relationship. Maybe you've just had some disappointments in a relationship where there's been conflict, and you've learned to deal with conflict in your relationships. Sorry, this is very frustrating. Sorry. There we go. So, and you're moving forward into better spaces. You're moving to calmer waters. You're in a very peaceful place. You might have had to spend quite some time trying to process words that were spoken in anger, situations that really, ask you to dig deep in the way of handling conflict, and you learn a lot about handling conflict. But now you're totally moving forward from that, and you are ready. And what I see is, this is a Six of Swords, and then we have the six here for the Lovers. So that really speaks beautifully to me. Sorry, is it going? Yes, she's going. There we go. Three of Wands coming in. So someone is waiting. You've cast your bread on the water. Maybe you've asked the universe to bring you someone who's understanding. Maybe there's someone who's far away who you already have your eye on, and maybe you're communicating with each other. I get a little bit of a long distance connection here. I feel like perhaps you've met the person who's meant for you, but there is a geographic separation between the two of you, and there is making plans, plotting and planning on how to move forward. How can we get closer to each other? And what I also see is it's a 3. So 3, and you have 2 sixes. So there's this highly creative energy as well. I feel like there's passion here with these three of wands. So I also feel if you're single, you're definitely looking, you're open to meeting someone after you've spent quite some time recovering, from a hurtful relationships or a relationship that didn't work out. You've cast your bread on the water. You've maybe, I don't know if you've called on angels, or you've spoken to friends, introduced me to someone, or I can see you have taken some steps to get yourself out there in search of your beloved, and now you're kind of waiting to see, what will happen next. We have the 9 of Swords. So 9 of Swords is about, those fears. Oh my God, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. What's the chances of meeting someone? It's causing you a lot of stress and anxiety. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to be by yourself. You have this deep desire to be in an equal give and take connection with someone. But remember that is just, how do I say this? That's just a state of mind. So if you decide to change your perspective, it will sort itself out. But it's just about changing your perspective. Focus on love. Date yourself. Go on dates. My guides are saying, date yourself. Go on dates. Do what you would do if you are in a relationship with someone. Go watch a sunset, because I see like this is like a sunset almost. Looking out over the water. Have romantic moments for yourself, by yourself, and that way ignite romance again into your life. We have the 2 of Wands. So I'd like to see a court card coming in when there is, to give you specific about the person coming in for you. But at the moment, what I see here is opportunities. You are creating opportunities. You might actually receive invitations to go out and be social, especially with the Lovers card. That's a very, how do I say it? You feel confident in yourself. Your energy is good. Besides the fact that you're stressing about never finding someone, or there's some sort of anxiety about not meeting someone even though you've put in a lot of effort, or if you've met the person you want to be with, that there's anxiety that you'll never be together, especially if the distance is separating you. But I do see that there's opportunities coming in for you to spend time, to find romance, to be with someone. Ew, 2 of Cups, here we go. That's your lucky break. So I do feel like you will meet someone. And I'm looking for, look at that, that's so beautiful. I like that little heart on the tree there. So that is where, you find someone, and it speaks beautifully to that Lovers card, because look how those two are looking into each other's eyes, okay? And the same goes with the Lovers card. That they have the eyes on the same level, and there's that really, well balanced energy between the two, and they're open. There's no secrets. They can share their feelings with each other. So I feel like, once again, with this 2 of Cups combined with the Lovers, that to me is marriage. So I feel like you will definitely meet someone who is marriage material. There's that openness. We have the 3 of Cups. So for those who have been waiting to reunite, especially with that 3 of Wands, where you're standing out looking out and there's a geographic distance separating you, there's a reunion coming up. But there's also a celebration, meeting someone at a party if you're single and you don't resonate with meeting someone from the past. but you'll definitely meet someone at a social occasion. So make yourself socially available, especially with that Lovers card. Lovers is ruled by Gemini, you know, Mercury. It's very mercurial, so it's about communication, it's about getting out, it's about having fun. Gemini is a very playful kind of sign, you know, where everything is light-hearted and is, you know, like a childlike wonder and curiosity about life and the people that you meet. So I'm happy to say that there will be a reunion, especially for those with the Three of Wands waiting for someone to come in. Okay, sorry, I'll just move my cards up because I'm just getting used to the angles. Right. So that's where I want to be. Now, I would say, you know, with that Two of Cups, I feel like this Nine of Swords is just a fleeting kind of energy that I don't feel will hang around for too long. Now, I'll draw you some love and romance cards. So, this one flipped over. It says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, especially if you feel like you've met the person with the Three of Wands and waiting for, you know, to maybe meet each other in the physical, to reconnect again maybe, or have a reunion, or you know, when you meet someone and you feel attracted to them, then it's really worth your while to explore your feelings and, you know, and just see what happens, because love is a little bit like that, eh? You have to take a chance, like playing Russian roulette, right? Yeah, I think I just blew that romantic notion right out the water with mentioning Russian roulette, but you know what I mean. When it comes to love, you can't go off, you know, just doing things half-baked. You in or you're out, you know. And when it comes to love, are you willing to risk it all? That's the question. If you're not willing to risk it all, then, you know, then chances that you would find love is most probably not, you know, not there, because love could knock on your front door and you could say no thank you because I don't feel safe, or whatever your reason may be. Engagement, there we go, that's the next one that fell out. So I feel like, especially if you've met someone and you're waiting to reunite, or you waiting for things to fall into place so you can be together, your relationship is going to a higher commitment. Okay, it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, but this is also, if you're single, it means that someone will come in and will be serious to offer you that long-term partnership. We do have the Two of Cups and the Lovers together, so that's already long-term committed partnership material. That's a really good message for the people who chose bundle number 1. I'm happy to say that there's love on the way for you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with me while I work out the new camera angles and all of that. I love reading for you. Please be sure to click like if you like this reading. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think and where you are at. I love connecting with you. Thank you for watching. Light and love. Okay. Bundle number 2. Hopefully I'll get the camera angles a bit better now. It's a bit of a challenge working the way I am. Okay, so we'll get you a Major Arcana card. And we'll see what comes in for you in the way of love. It gives you the backdrop of your love life. Okay, bundle number 2, are you ready? Okay, we have the Emperor. Yes. I like that Emperor. He looks like a real tough guy. So, the Emperor in the way of relationships is a relationship based on security, healthy boundaries, values. It's a card that is ruled by Aries and Scorpio. There's a lot of fire in here. But it's also a card of, you know, the Emperor is the one who protects his own. Very loyal, very mature, knows how to take on responsibility. So also very serious about his relationships. So if this is your bundle, I feel like if you are feminine, your masculine will be a very strong alpha male type person, okay? This is my way or the highway. They know what they want. If they want it, they like it, they'll do everything in their power to get it, okay? But this is also like, I don't negotiate. This doesn't leave a room for a lot of negotiation. But at the very least, it's very secure because it's a number 4 and it's a masculine, mature, male personality that's already present for you in this connection. So I'll shuffle the deck just to tune in, and we'll ask about love for you. Now the timing for the Emperor is Aries. For me, a lot of people say it is, you know, there's a bit of Uranian energy, there's a bit of Scorpio in there. But for me, the Emperor has always been Aries because it's that warrior-like energy, but it's mature. So, but it does have Scorpionic, you know, like flavor to it because this person can dive deep. This person can, understands all sorts of dark things like emotional, mental manipulation. He understands narcissistic tendencies. Not that I say that he has narcissistic tendencies, but they understand those type of dynamics. So, and because we have the eagle there, that's a symbol for Scorpio. But for me, timing then would be from the 21st of March till the 21st of April, or from the 21st of 21st of October till the 21st of November. Okay, so that's your Scorpio time. So it might be like you meet someone, you know, during Aries season, and then it develops over the time and it becomes very serious by the time you hit Scorpio, or vice versa. Okay, but there's a lot of passion, okay, like Aries and Scorpio, that's hot. That's really good for sex life, all right? Okay, so the drive is there, the desire is there, maybe a little bit of obsession in this person as well. So, and this one flipped over, we have the 9 of Cups, wishes coming true. So I feel like, you know, at the very least you have a personality card there, which is a major arcana. And if you've been wishing for love to come your way, then this is it. You can be guaranteed that there is definitely love on the cards for you. This is about a deep emotional satisfaction when it comes to relationships. Even though it's the Emperor, even though it is a masculine card, the 9 of Cups brings in the feminine principle, which is Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So with that Scorpio, matching the Scorpio there, I do feel like, you know, you have a lot to, you do have things in common and you do have a lot of work with. Once again, we have the 3 of Wands here. So I feel like collectively there's a lot of people out there who has met the person that they want to be with, but for some or other reason they're not together. There's a separation through distance. There's a geographical separation, and maybe you've been communicating, maybe you haven't even been talking, but there's this one person waiting because they've been wishing, you know, on something. To make a wish, you have to know what you want. So I feel like the person watching this video, they know what they want, okay? And now we have the Three of Wands, which saying they've cast their bread on the water. They're waiting for their wish to come true. Ace of Wands. Yes, there's love coming for you. It is fire. Okay. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And I like how that little the butterfly is. It means that you have gone through a transformation when it comes to your love life, and you are now ready to love. This is your brand new love beginning. It's passion. This is like really hot because we have the Emperor, which is fiery. We have the Three of Wands, and now we have the Ace of Wands. That's your brand new beginning. Five of Cups. So I feel like for some of you, you've had some serious disappointments in relationships. There has been some losses, but you haven't given up. You know, I do feel like for most of you, you're moving on because you know that you have spent your time grieving and processing your emotions concerning relationships that didn't work out. And now you are ready, you know, for that love, because this passion, maybe there's someone that you still remember, especially if it is someone that you've met before, and that you still have regrets for that connection not working out. But I feel like the universe, because of the wishes that the universe is bringing that spark back, is it bring it back to life? No, it's giving you another opportunity at this connection. I do feel it's because of your wishes and you not wanting to give up, and you waiting and waiting and waiting in spite of, you know, the regrets. Maybe there's another person that had regrets. We have the Ace of Cups. There's love coming for you. You totally deserve this love. Be open to receive. You know, to get the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups in a love reading is a resounding yes. And then we also have the you know, the Emperor there to give you a personality that's coming in. If you're masculine and you're watching this, it's just a feminine who's very strong. You know, she'll have her own assets. She'll have her own company. She might be a CEO. She might be, you know, a business owner, or she's strutting her own stuff. She's not emotionally codependent or anything. If she goes into a connection with a masculine, it is because she wants to be there. Okay, it's not because she feels like you're a means to an end. So I absolutely love this card for you. Definitely a resounding yes. Love is coming. Seven of Cups. So it might feel like everything is a bit up in the air, you know, in the initial stages of this connection once you meet, because you will meet. There's no doubt in my mind that you guys will be meeting up. And I get it at the very latest, 7 months from now, with that Cups at the very latest. And we have the Six of Wands. So we have passion here. There's a lot of passion. So this Seven of Cups is about, you'll have choices. With this love presenting itself to you, you will have choices. But I feel like there's so much passion in this connection that you would just want to go for it. There's physical chemistry. We have the water. We have the fire. We're creating rainbows here. You know, this is alchemy at its best. Sorry, I'm struggling over my words. Alchemy at its best. And you know, it's a card of success. There's no negative cards here. And I feel like when you meet each other, that your connection, there will be some things that you need to sort out. Obviously, we have the Seven of Cups there. So maybe choices on who's going to live with who, how are we going to work out this connection, which direction do we want it to go in, if it's an overseas connection or a long distance connection. There's definitely things that you have to work out, okay, with that Seven of Cups. But it is about making a choice on where you want to be. There's nothing stopping you from falling in love. The doors are absolutely open. You have the Wish card. You have your two aces there. And you have a personality card, a very strong person coming in who's not going to really take no for an answer, especially with that Six of Wands. This is like you know, I like it, I see it, I want it, I'll have it, thank you very much. All my boxes are ticked, you know. And I'm not saying that this person will be inconsiderate or anything. On the contrary, we have that Ace of Cups here, so there's a lot of emotion here. But what I do see is like this, like there's someone who's really committed to this connection and who will, you know, make, someone is waiting for this love to come in. And then there's another person who says, okay, I'll make it happen. So it is almost like, you know, both of you are kind of like the flip side of the same coin. Someone is waiting and someone is showing up. I like how these two cards speak to each other. You know, she's waiting. She made her wish. And there he is. Hello, babe. How are you doing? Here I am. I'm not taking no for an answer because I know you've been waiting. So that's really, really lovely. I like these cards. And as I said, you know, for timing, I've mentioned April and, you know, like Aries season and Scorpio season. 9 months from now, at the very latest, at the very, very, very latest, 9 months from now. Okay, that's the deadline. I'll draw you love and romance cards. Love and romance cards. Calling in your soulmate. Someone has been wishing. It speaks to this 9 of Cups here. Okay, someone has been wishing and waiting. And it says your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Beautiful. Because someone's been waiting. Do I want another love and romance card? Yeah, why not? Let's see what's coming in. Two is a charm. Let's keep the balance here. Express your love. Go ahead, make the romantic gesture. So I do feel like maybe you've met the person, or this. If you haven't met your person yet, your person will be showing up before this year is out, or in 9 months' time at the very, very longest. Okay. So thank you for watching. I was so happy to tell you that there's love on the way. Love is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. 2 aces. Woo! That's hot stuff. That's a really good spread, number 2. Okay, number 3. Okay. We'll shuffle the Major Arcanas to get you a Major Arcana card for your reading. How are you good doing today? How's everyone doing? Leave me messages. If you like this video, please be sure to like. Click on the like button. Subscribe if you like my way of reading. Okay. Woo! Someone's getting hitched. Because this is the card of marriage. This is the Hierophant. He brings people together. He makes sure that they sign on the dotted line. I just wish my camera would focus there. There we go. Oh, that kitty looks very serious. Okay. So this is the card, Taurus card. Okay, 21st April to 21st May. And the Hierophant is a very stable card. It is a love connection based on values, cultural values. Maybe there's a little bit of a cultural difference between you and your person that you'll be meeting if you haven't met yet. So I feel there's a long-term commitment partnership coming your way if you're single and you're looking, with this little card here. Okay. It wants you to sign on the dotted line. It's like we want to make this permanent. We don't want to be mucking around with, you know, just Living together. I don't see living together. Because lots of people live together. I say this is getting married, standing in front of the altar and saying, I do. I hear that ABBA song, I do, I do, I do. Nine of Pentacles fell out. Yes, someone is single. Someone is strutting her own stuff. She's worked hard to get where she is. This is kind of like, you know, the Empress in the minor cards. It's a single lady. This card is ruled by Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She's very well grounded. She knows how to make her money. She knows how to spend her money. Very independent. And she is looking for love. She's very successful. She doesn't look for love because, you know, she has any codependent issues. She's quite happy by herself. But it would be nice to have someone to share her life with. It would be nice to have someone to spend her money on. Treat, you know, like for you know, a feminine, it's always good to, well, for me, because I'm a Taurus, I like to spend money on my beloved. So this is her. She's fully independent. She's worked hard for where she's at. I don't see any codependent, you know, issues here with her. So we have a masculine showing up, hello, and she's looking his way, literally. In the card, she's looking at him. So the masculine person, I'm happy to say, there is love on the cards for you, because we have the Hierophant, we have a lady, and now we have the gentleman. All they need to do is show up at church and sign on the dotted line, right? So this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, masculine, mature male, which is what the Nine of Pentacles lady is looking for. He has an intellectual approach. He could be a specialist in the field that he works, and this could be anything from a mechanic to an engineer to a lawyer to someone in administration or working for the law. Very intellectual, very good communication skills, very good judgment skills, likes to have lively conversations, has the overview on his life, keeping an eye on the bigger picture, making decisions based on information or making informative decisions, because he has information at hand. So he wouldn't just likely go into a connection and say, hey babe, how about it, if he didn't know his own mind. And I like how these cards speak to each other. See how she leans into him? That's what I was talking about. It's, yeah, this is what I was looking for. And the fact that he isn't looking over to her side doesn't mean that he's not interested. It just means that he's very focused on his goals. He's looking ahead. He's future orientated. Meets everything head on. Okay, he has a sword. Right, so for your relationship, someone is juggling. So this could be responsibilities, juggling 2 jobs. Maybe looking for something a bit more stable, you know, in the way of a relationship. Maybe you've already met and you're thinking, well, you know, where is this relationship going to go? Is it going to move into commitment? Yes, the cards are speaking of commitment, and I just wish this camera would focus. Thank you. So it's about juggling your lives. But I feel like it's almost like this clown is having a bit of fun. Like, let's not be too serious about it. Maybe this could potentially be why you are in this relationship, but you know, maybe that's why you're watching this video. Is we've met, we're juggling. Where is this going? It's going to marriage. You're going to marry each other, okay? If you're single, you haven't met your person yet, they're coming. They're coming by 21st April to 21st May, all right? And this is your marriage card. That's your long-term commitment on top of the Hierophant here. So even though there's a bit of juggling, I think maybe it's details having to be worked out, because this card is still ruled by you know, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But it's about, you know, either dropping something, deciding to drop a responsibility or a situation so that you can be together and cement this thing in. It's just working out tiny little details. But I feel like this king and this lady, they're going to take control of the situation and commit anyway. The issues in this connection, you know, if you are single and you're looking, one of the reasons why not in a connection yet is because you're like a wounded warrior. You've been through the wars, okay? You're kind of limping along because you're thinking, well, you know, do I have the energy for another committed partnership? But I really don't want to be going through life by myself. And maybe you've met the person that you have. Maybe you've met your person already, because I see this one wand there, and he's sitting there looking at it. But it seems like this relationship or this connection has gone through many challenges. And it's like, you know, it's about having your defenses up. But it's not necessarily that the problem is between you and your person if you've met already. But this is maybe between your person and the family. Could it possibly family or family values? Because we do have the Hierophant there, especially if there is cultural differences. Maybe that is the challenge of trying to fit in. Maybe not, you know, having the approval of, you know, the cultural differences or the parents or whatever. But it doesn't have to be an issue, because we have the Hierophant there, we have the Four of Wands there, and we have two people who seem to be wanting to make a commitment to each other. We have the Six of Cups. So this is a past life connection. Okay. This is meeting someone through friends, through a friend circle. This is that comfortable feeling of, I've known this person forever. This is someone holding out for soulmate, wouldn't want to settle for anything less than a soulmate. And that wounded warrior most probably is turning other people down to say, well, I know I'm waiting for something specific. This is not it. I know what I want. But it's also about, you know, with this lady here, she knows what she wants, and so does the King of Swords. But I feel like with the Six of Cups coming in, that even though the cards, you know, that King of Swords look a little bit formidable, but he has a really soft spot, you know, for people who touches his heart. Okay, he's got a sword, and he'll protect his own. So we have the Three of Wands here. If there's any distance that is separating you and your loved one, or you and your person, you will find a way to be together. You've cast your bread on the water. If whatever challenges there are, you know, for this person to look like a wounded warrior, I feel like all of that will be overcome. You will totally overcome it, because your ships are coming in. You've been waiting a long time to be loved, to be in love, to be in a relationship, and this is it. All that waiting will pay off, and it is marriage. It's a long-term committed partnership, done deal. I've given you the time frame for that as well. We're just about in May now. So if you haven't met your person yet, it just means that when you do meet, that this is a long-term committed partnership. You will know each other. You will know your person, because it's a soul connection. You'll feel comfortable with your person. It'll feel like I've known you forever. So I don't feel like there will be a lot of time wasted, you know, before you actually tie the knot. I think it is something that will, even though you have your feet on the ground, and you'll be practical about everything, because there's enough coins in here to keep you grounded in this connection. But there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of wands here. We have the Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Wands, and we have intellectual energy here as well. So there's a nice mix here. Okay, we have the Six of Cups, we have water, we have all the elements here. So it's a beautiful, beautiful connection. And I do feel like you're ready for love. You're totally ready for love. Here we go. And I feel like if you've met your person, it says work on your partnership. Give your relationship a chance. So your ship is coming in, your person is coming into you if there's a geographic issue, where you're waiting to be together or planning to be together. Maybe that is also why you have the Nine of Wands there. They had to jump through so many hoops to keep this connection going, to keep this love going. Also says keep an open mind. So if you're waiting for your person, it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. So maybe there could be a little bit of a cultural difference or some sort of difference there that, would say like this person is maybe a little bit different to what you expected, but different is exciting, right? It's an adventure. So, but it is long lasting, it's loving, it's secure, it's beautiful. You have your Six of Cups, your soul connection, which to me is like the most beautiful card when it comes to love, besides the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Okay, so I'm very happy to tell you that there's love coming for you. Thank you for watching. I love reading for you. Please like this video if you like my way of reading. Please subscribe if you like my style. Please share. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a beautiful week. Light and love. Okay, so we'll go on to the next deck. Number 4. Right, how are you guys doing? Getting a reading from Kiwi Land, Aotearoa. Okay, welcome to your reading. I'll shuffle the deck, the major arcana cards, and I'll get you a card for your general energy for love and romance. Let's see what's coming in. What's coming in? Okay, the Chariots. Whatever happens with you guys is gonna happen very fast. You better strap yourself in. Time frame for this love is 21 June to 21 July. Okay, Cancer season. This is a card that it's gonna require some work to keep the balance in your connection. Okay. But it's about movement, exploring, traveling together. It's also about having this connection and determining where you want it to go. And what I'm saying with that is that, relationships can be let's build a house together, let's have the children, the car, let's settle in this neighborhood. Or it could be let's travel together, let's backpack together, let's whatever. Or let's get together, let's build an empire, But I get it about two people meeting each other, getting together, collaborating, and then steering their relationship into a direction that will bring them whatever their hearts desire or whatever it is that they want to achieve in the connection, okay? So I'll just shuffle the deck to tune in for you. I feel like with most of the time when I'm reading, it is like people who have met someone already and they've been waiting for their person to come to them because they know what they want. And it's actually quite nice to know what you want. Okay, it means you don't have to kiss all those frogs. You don't have to kiss all those frogs to get to what you really want. So, that's also one of the themes that I pick up. But I also feel like there's a lot of people ready for love. There's a lot of people ready to go into connections because it's just time. They've done what they wanted to do. They've achieved what they wanted to all by themselves, and now they're ready to go into a love connection. And that's why you're watching. We have the Queen of Wands. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy coming in. This is the feminine. If you're a masculine watching, this is your lady. Okay, she's hot. She's fiery, she's outgoing, she's charismatic, she's social. She leads by example, she's active. She likes to keep herself in shape. Okay. She loves the sun, she loves the summertime. She likes to go in a garden. She's someone who is always young at heart. I get like a Leo energy here, young at heart, playful, always a teenager. But a very good business person, very good business sense, highly creative and spiritual. So, lovely, lovely lady waiting there. She's waiting for romance. Oh, yes, and she's waiting because she's had experience before. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is someone who's had some experiences and now she's waiting for someone to see her beauty. I see those red shoes. And like, you know, those red shoes is like, you're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. It is almost like she's had some experiences in love where she's kind of cynical. She doesn't believe in the magic of love anymore, but she's also ready to say, well, I don't want to spend life by myself anymore. Pentacles is ruled by Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is someone who's seen the dark side of relationships. But it hasn't tarnished her. It hasn't tarnished her. So she's also waiting. Maybe there's a third party involved where she's met her person and she had to overcome self-esteem issues. You know, to be able to transform into this very strong woman that she's now. So she's had the experiences of recognizing her own strength and becoming strong and becoming her own individual. But I guess with Seven of Pentacles is like a reevaluation card. So maybe she's had some experiences with someone. Page of Pentacles. I think she's had some disappointments in love. And she's still waiting for this person to come back, and that's her apology coming. So if you are watching and you're waiting for love, you're waiting for someone to come back to you, to apologize for what they've done, how they've treated you, but I also want to say at the same time that if you're waiting for someone to come back, that this is a soulmate, and your soulmate, they did what they did so that you could realize your own value. And whatever they're going through at this point in time, it will make them see, you know, like it will not only, how do I say this? Through their behavior, they made you realize your value. And now something is happening in their life where they also realize your value where they couldn't see it before. And I just wish this camera would focus. And it doesn't want to, so I'll just put the card down. Okay, next card. Five of Swords. Whew, someone's dealing with conflict at the moment. There's a lot of conflict. There's malice. There's mean words. There's maybe a third party involved. Okay, because Five of Swords is two people fighting and one person walking away victoriously. Next card, Ace of Pentacles. So with that apology will come an offer. So I feel like this person coming back to you, this person is coming back and they will know, you know, the full extent of the damage they caused through the behavior and what pain and discomfort they've put you through on an emotional level. Okay. But once they come back, once they make this offer, and of course, you know, it's about being realistic about everything because this card is ruled by Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? It's about staying practical, not losing your head. So they'll be giving you a long-term committed partnership offer. And because you know each other, that's why you have the Chariot. It'll take off real fast. Okay, this person, I'm hoping to see some honesty cards here for you. Six of Wands. There's a lot of passion. Okay, things will happen very fast. Six of Wands is, you know, that's a kind of passion. It's like, you know, don't wear clothes with a lot of buttons. Okay, buttons will get ripped off with a Six of Wands. That's the way I see it. We have the Two of Swords, so there's an important decision that you have to make concerning this decision, especially when this person shows up and they apologize for what they've done. It's kind of like you have to make a decision on, am I going to go with this person? Do they seem legit? Do they seem sincere enough? I do believe with the Page of Pentacles that there is a lot of sincerity. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of openness, because this card is ruled by Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's a lot of gentleness. It's a humble card, okay? So I do believe when they come forward that they will truly be remorseful about the way that they treated you. Seven of Wands. So I feel like someone will have their defenses up. It won't be easy to just walk in after everything you did to me. Okay, so there will be some work to be done and some healthy boundaries here. Four of Cups. So the other person, I'm just drawing cards now because I want to bring you in some really good information here, because I see that Seven of Chariots and things will be taking off very fast for you. But this is the story. Four of Cups. Your person will feel like they would have had a missed opportunity, and so with you, just because maybe they made a wrong choice in the past. They had to make that choice to realize, you know, what they've lost. They had to choose a different path to get to you. Three of Pentacles. They want to build something with you. This is long-lasting, divinely guided. Angels are working behind the scenes to make this manifest in 3D. Okay? So, once again, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Stable, wanting to work with you. It takes two people to work on a relationship. So I feel like, you know, for you guys, is it going to be marriage at this point in time? Most probably not. But the person that you are waiting for, and the one that you have decided that, you know, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, you've been waiting a long time. You know, you could most probably be waiting like something like 7 years for this person to come around. But it's about, you know, just taking things easy. And life is an experience, it's not a race. But I do feel like once you have the conversation where, you know, you're going to say, okay, well, we can commit to each other and we can build something together in a partnership, because it takes two people to build something. In a relationship, it takes two people to make it work. And with having this coins there, and especially with that Chariot, it means once you've made that decision, okay, you know, we can work on this together and we take it one day at a time, then it will become solid over time. It will become solid. It will become a committed partnership. Whether it'll go into marriage or not, that's up to you. But I do want to say that your person will be showing up, they'll be giving you an apology, and they will make you a long-term committed partnership offer, okay? And it's still up to you whether you want to take it or not. But if you do say yes, things will take off very fast for you. So strap yourself in. I'll draw you some romance cards. Let's see. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it is about loving yourself, valuing yourself, just like this lady. You know, she's got everything she wants. She's a very mature woman. And she kind of, you know, she's very passionate. She's got her own thing going. So it's just about living in the moment and enjoying your partner when they show up. Just enjoy them for who they are. It says unrequited love on here. So maybe in the past it was a thing of like a person didn't feel like they, you know, they didn't realize at the time that there was something worth having a second look. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Well, maybe that is how you feel now. Because, you know, what do you want? Do you want a long-term committed partnership? Do you want marriage? What is it that you want? I also feel like you must clearly decide what it is that you want when your person shows up, because they can only apologize. I mean, what else beyond that can they do to, you know, what else can they do beyond opening themselves emotionally and making themselves vulnerable to you? There's not much more than they can do. So the choice is still up to you whether that is what you want. It says deception. So I feel like the reason why you've been waiting for this person, for your person, is because they most probably, you know, somebody wasn't honest here. They didn't feel like they were good enough. They felt like they had to wear a mask in this connection. They have self-esteem issues. They needed to go down a different path to realize your worth and your value. Okay, one more card because I don't want to leave it like this. This is messy. So one more card, please. Trust. There we go. Trust. This connection is going to be based on trust. If you don't have the trust, then you might as well not go there at all. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, so take your time with this one. Even though it's going to take off fast in some ways, it's okay to take it slow in other ways. So thank you for watching. I'm happy to say that there's love coming for you. There's a lot of issues going on in this connection with this deck, but I'm pretty sure you can work everything out. There's nothing malicious here. There's nothing to say that this connection is a failure. It's just two people that need to work things out and take their time with each other and give each other a chance to be vulnerable with each other and to reach a new understanding. Thank you for watching, everyone. I love reading for you. Have a beautiful week. Light and love.